Have you ever stood up from your chair and for just a brief moment felt slightly unsure of your footing? Not dizzy exactly, not weak, just a quiet hesitation in your balance that wasn't there before? If that has happened to you, even once, you're not alone. Many adults over the age of 65 begin to notice small changes in their balance. At first, they seem harmless, easy to ignore, easy to explain away as just one of those things. But over time, these small signals can quietly grow into something more serious. And here's the important part. Most people don't recognize these balance changes until much later, when the risk of falling becomes real. In today's video, we're going to talk about 5 balance problems that many seniors notice too late, and more importantly, what you can gently do about them. If you care about your health and independence, take a moment to like this video and consider subscribing to the channel, because sometimes the smallest awareness can make the biggest difference. Let's begin with something very subtle, something many people overlook. One of the earliest balance problems is what we might call the slow reaction step. This happens when your body takes just a little longer to adjust, when you shift your weight or change direction. You may not notice it clearly. It's not dramatic. There's no fall, no sharp pain. But imagine this. You're walking through your living room. You turn slightly to the side to reach for something. And for a split second, your foot doesn't land exactly where you expected. It corrects itself. You don't fall. You move on. But that tiny delay is your body telling you something. As we age, the communication between the brain and the muscles can slow down. The signals still work, but they are just a little less immediate than before. And that delay, even if it's just a fraction of a second, can matter. Let me share a simple example. George, a 72-year-old retiree, loved to stay active. He walked every morning, stayed independent, felt strong. But he began noticing that when he turned quickly, especially in tight spaces, he needed an extra step to steady himself. He didn't think much of it. Until one day, he nearly lost his balance while stepping off a curb. That moment made him pause. What he learned later is that his reaction timing had slowed just enough to affect his balance in unexpected situations. The good news is, this can be improved. Simple daily habits can help retrain your body. One of the easiest things you can do is practice slow, intentional movements. When you stand up, do it gently. Pause for a second before walking. When you turn slowly and feel your feet. You can also try a simple exercise. Stand near a sturdy surface, like a kitchen counter. Shift your weight from one foot to the other, slowly, with control. This helps your body relearn how to respond more smoothly. It may feel small, but these small actions can strengthen your balance over time. Now, let's move to something many people don't even realize is connected to balance. The second problem is what we might call quiet foot weakness. Balance doesn't just come from your legs or your core. It begins at your feet. Your feet are constantly sending signals to your brain about the ground beneath you. They tell you if the surface is soft, hard, uneven, or slippery. But as we age, the muscles in the feet can become weaker. And even more importantly, the sensitivity in the soles can decrease. That means your brain receives less clear information. And when the brain has less information, balance becomes less precise. Mary, age 68, began feeling slightly unsteady when walking barefoot at home. Not enough to worry her, but enough to notice. She described it as feeling like she couldn't fully trust the ground. What she didn't realize is that her foot strength had quietly declined. This is very common. The good news is, your feet can be strengthened. You don't need complicated equipment. A simple habit can make a difference. Try gently gripping the floor with your toes while sitting. Hold for a few seconds, then relax. You can also roll your feet over a soft ball, or even a rolled towel, to wake up those sensory signals. And when possible, spend a few minutes each day walking slowly and mindfully, noticing how your feet connect with the ground. These small practices help restore that connection. And when your feet feel more stable, your whole body benefits. Now, let's talk about something that often surprises people. The third balance problem is vision-related imbalance. Most people think of balance as a physical issue, but your eyes play a major role. Your vision helps guide your body. It tells you where you are in space. It helps you judge distance, depth, and movement. But as vision changes with age, balance can be affected. Even small changes, like reduced contrast or difficulty seeing in low light, can make a difference. Imagine walking from a bright room into a dim hallway. For a younger person, the adjustment is quick, but for many older adults, that transition takes longer, and during that moment, balance can feel uncertain. Robert, 75, noticed that he felt less steady when walking at night, especially when getting up to use the bathroom. He thought it was just fatigue, but it turned out his eyes needed more time to adjust to darkness. That delay affected his balance. A simple change helped him significantly. He added soft night lighting along his path, not too bright, just enough to guide his steps. And suddenly, those uncertain moments became much more manageable. You can also help your vision support your balance by keeping your environment well lit, especially in areas where you walk often. And when moving between different lighting conditions, take a moment to pause and let your eyes adjust. It's a small habit, but it can make your movement feel much more secure. Now, let's explore something deeper, something that begins inside the body. The fourth balance problem is inner ear sensitivity. Inside your ear, there is a small system that helps control balance. It's not something you feel directly, but it constantly works behind the scenes, helping your body understand movement and position. As we age, this system can become more sensitive or less precise. You might notice this as a brief sense of lightheadedness, especially when turning your head or changing positions quickly. Not full dizziness, just a subtle shift. Helen, age 70, began noticing that when she looked up quickly or turned her head too fast, she felt a slight wave of imbalance. It lasted only a second, but it was enough to make her cautious. This is more common than many people realize. The key is not to ignore it, but also not to fear it. You can support your inner balance system by moving your head gently and regularly. Slow head turns, looking side to side or up and down, can help maintain that system. And when changing positions, such as getting out of bed, take your time. Sit first, pause, then stand. This gives your body time to adjust, and over time, this simple awareness can reduce those brief imbalances. Now, let's talk about something very quiet, but very important. The fifth balance problem is reduced confidence in movement. This one is different. It's not just physical, it's emotional. After one or two unsteady moments, many seniors begin to feel less confident in their movement. They may walk more cautiously, take fewer steps, avoid certain activities. And while this may feel safer, it can actually have the opposite effect. Because when we move less, our muscles weaken, our coordination decreases, and our balance can become even more fragile. James, age 74, had a minor stumble one afternoon. He didn't fall. He caught himself. But after that moment, he began walking less. He avoided his daily walks, stayed closer to home. Within months, he noticed he felt weaker and less steady than before. What changed was not just his body, but his confidence. Rebuilding that confidence is essential, and it starts with small, safe movements. Walking indoors, using support if needed, or practicing gentle balance exercises can help restore that trust. Even standing on both feet and gently shifting your weight can remind your body that it is capable. And here's something important to remember. Confidence is not about moving without fear. It's about moving with awareness and trusting your body again. So if you've had moments of hesitation, be kind to yourself. Start small. Each step you take, with care and intention, helps rebuild that confidence. Now, if you step back and look at these 5 balance problems, you may notice something. None of them are sudden. None of them appear overnight. They develop slowly, quietly, almost invisibly, and that is why so many people notice them too late. But now, you are aware. And awareness is the first step toward change. You don't need to do everything at once. You don't need to overhaul your routine. Just begin with one small habit. Pause before standing. Move slowly and intentionally. Strengthen your feet. Improve your lighting. Trust your body again. These are simple things, but over time, they create a strong foundation. And that foundation supports something very important: your independence, your confidence, and your quality of life. So let me ask you a gentle question. Which of these signs have you noticed? Even just a little. Sometimes, the answer to that question can guide your next step. As we come to the end of this video, remember this: balance is not just about avoiding falls. It's about moving through your day with ease, feeling steady when you stand, confident when you walk, calm when you turn. And that kind of stability is something worth caring for. If you found this video helpful, take a moment to like it. And if you have your own experience with balance changes, or a simple habit that has helped you, feel free to share it in the comments. Your story might help someone else feel less alone. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel, so you won't miss the next video designed to support your health and well-being. Thank you for spending this time here. Wishing you steadiness, confidence, and good health in every step you take.